Leaders took the next step today toward building a new parking garage in downtown Tyler. That new garage will be located to the east of the courthouse annex. And today, that's where county and city leaders gathered for an official groundbreaking ceremony.
1, 2, 3, let's go.
County leaders turned dirt today in a parking lot that will soon be transformed into a parking garage, featuring over 540 spaces.
Our celebration today represents the transition from envisioning, planning, and dreaming to the actual tangible breaking of ground.
The 5-story garage is part of the $179 million courthouse bond approved by voters last year.
So we're hoping to finish the parking garage by August of 2024, so about 10 months from now, and then we will roll right into the courthouse right around then.
By building the garage first, architect Brandy Ziegler says they can lessen the impact on downtown parking during courthouse construction and a downtown redesign.
It's a surreal moment for all of us. For years, decades upon decades, we've talked about this type of progress downtown, and it's taken everyone working together to get here.
Once complete, the garage will not only serve county employees, but also those called for jury duty and people visiting downtown.
You know, every time we join together for a moment such as this, we often think of it as the initial kickoff for a new building or project. In reality, years of work have already taken place regarding the new parking facility and courthouse.
Now, once the garage is up, work on the new Smith County Courthouse is expected to begin next fall. Now, during garage construction, those serving on juries are being asked to park in the Fair Plaza parking garage along Broadway, while county employees park in the old jury parking lot. Now, since their current lot will be a construction zone, to help out, County Judge Neil Franklin is doing something special. He's offering up a chance to win his own parking spot.
I have a parking place right next door to the annex, and it's actually covered parking for me and the other commissioners. Well, I have donated my parking place, and we're going to do it for 2-week intervals for the employees who are interested in winning that.
And here's the first winner of the judge's parking spot, Amber Massenberg, the Assistant Chief Deputy at the Smith County Clerk's Office. A new winner will be picked every 2 weeks during